Ultamize. If you want one example that proves everything in this course, it's Gary Vaynerchuk. Not because he's the most polished speaker, not because he has the most traditional background, because he understood earlier than almost anyone that attention comes before everything else. Gary didn't build his career by getting booked to speak. He built his career by talking consistently in public, every day, on video, on social platforms, on podcasts, relentlessly. Long before most people took those platforms seriously, he documented, he commented, he shared ideas consistently. And over time, something powerful happened. People started listening, not once, not occasionally, regularly. That's the key. He became a voice in people's daily lives. That created familiarity. That created trust. That created influence. And only after that did speaking opportunities explode. Not because he chased them, because he became impossible to ignore. That is the model. Now, look at how different that is from the traditional approach. He didn't start by perfecting a single speech. In fact, quite often he gets up and rants and curses and drops F-bombs. I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but that's what he did. He spoke for free, but he kept on getting so much attention that opportunities flowed. He didn't wait to be discovered. He didn't rely on bureaus or gatekeepers. He built his own distribution. That gave him control, gave him leverage, that gave him scale. Today, when Gary speaks, he's not being introduced to the audience typically, because the audience already knows him. They've seen him hundreds of times. They know how he thinks. They know his style. They love it or hate it, but they know what it is. They know his message. That changes everything about the impact of the speech. He's not building trust from scratch. He's reinforcing trusts that already exist. Now, here's the part that matters most for you. Gary's not successful because he's Gary Vaynerchuk. He is successful because he followed a model that anyone can understand. Consistent communication, high frequency, clear point of view, distribution across platforms. He became a media company, and the speaking business grew out of that, not the other way around. Now, you don't have to copy his style. You certainly don't have to deliver F-bombs and curse on stage. You don't have to post as often as he does, because he does sometimes hundreds of times a day. But you do need to understand the principle. Visibility creates opportunity. Frequency builds familiarity. Familiarity builds trust. Trust creates demand. That's the chain. And Gary is one of the clearest examples of how that works in the real world. If you ignore that model, you're choosing a harder path. If you embrace it, you're aligning yourself with how the market actually works today. So I recommend, even if you don't like him, spend some time looking at videos by Gary Vaynerchuk. Listen to his podcast. Check him out on social media. He's omnipresent, and he now gets hundreds of thousands of dollars per speech. And he didn't set out to be a public speaker, a motivational speaker. It came to him because he was already speaking so forcefully on a daily basis across social media. If you would like a free pass to one of my online communication skills courses, just go to ultamize.com and sign up for a free course today to take this to the next level.